Avoid women who use healing as a way to remain toxic. The topic that I am about to discuss is very serious and needs to be talked about. It is a subject matter very close to my heart because it was something that was not discussed in my days of growing up. The young boys and young men need to know the signs of whether a woman is healing or not, the red flags to look out for, and should you get in a relationship with a woman who says she is healing. This is going to be the focus of this video. Women tend to use the phrase "I'm healing" to avoid living a genuine and authentic life. By telling a man that she is healing, she is expressing her desire to operate as a toxic person, but at the same time not take full responsibility for her actions. This is done because ultimately, it's easier than truly growing. Healing isn't just short-term, it takes dedication and the willingness to fully rid yourself of toxic behavior. When a woman tells you that she's healing or working on herself, it's important to ask yourself, what does this mean? Is she really taking responsibility for her actions? Or is she using this as an excuse to continue acting in toxic ways and not change her behavior? For example, if your girlfriend cheats on you with another man and then tells you that she is healing from the betrayal, then clearly, she isn't being honest with herself or with you. If a woman says she is healing, your first response should be to ask how. A woman on the path to true healing will be open and honest about what she has done, seen and experienced when you ask her how her healing is coming along. A woman who says she is healing is likely labeling herself as a victim in order to justify her poor behavior. When a woman says she is healing from pain and trauma from past relationships, but it's only been 1 to 2 months of therapy sessions, that isn't enough time for meaningful change to take place. If a woman has not been in therapy or counseling for at least 2 years, it's safe to say that she's either treading water or playing games. If a woman has been engaged in therapy for 2 or more years, but still hasn't put the work in to implement any changes whatsoever in her life or with you, that is not a sign of genuine healing and growth. A telltale sign that a woman isn't truly working on herself is if she continues to manifest the same toxic behaviors over and over again every single day that you spend together. When a woman has reached the point of self-awareness and acceptance, she will be able to see the patterns that she's created in her life and take responsibility for them. A woman who is working on herself will also have a desire to change those patterns that no longer serve her well. If she tells you she's working on herself, but the same problems are there. If she says she's healing, but you get the same experience from her again and again. If she says she is evolving, but she never acknowledges the hard lessons that she has been taught. If she's always shifting blame and responsibility for her actions. If she never asks for forgiveness or makes amends. If she's repeatedly making the same choices without learning from them. If she talks a lot about growth and change, but doesn't really do anything to grow or change. If you see these signs in your partner, it may be time to walk. I am always saying to men today, be careful of the damage that a woman can cause you. Be careful of the way that women are not being upfront with you and how they are acting. Evaluate your woman by how she behaves and by what she says. Always inspect what you expect. It can save you time and money. Women who use the phrase "I'm healing" as an excuse to remain toxic, avoid her like she has the plague.